Sure.
Or I can.
You can. Just because I'm not sure what the week is.
Welcome everybody to this week's match of JWRLCS series. We got a week 8 matchup with Eternity versus Golden Rockets. So it should be a pretty good one. With Eternity, they have a new player, new to the league, Blackhawks. And he's like a super good player who hasn't played in years, so his MMR is really low. So it should be interesting. I did hear a little tidbit that they were just scrimming the Gary alternate team, and apparently they 4-0'd them.
Ooh.
So off of that, they just scored. Schmidt just an easy goal, walk in. And they're playing a Golden Rockets team that it's certainly not a bad team. I think they're actually really solid. They got Green, Yogi, and Fives. So, should be a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, and I know this change that Eternity made was definitely gonna make or break their season. I think that's what everybody was looking to see. Whether ooh,
Pressure there by Fives.
Ooh, the passing play. All right, come on in.
Yeah, Yogurt is like a really, really, really good player that people just don't talk about, and that was a great pass, and Fives was playing quick. I think this Golden Rockets team is definitely going to have super good chem, and they do have some skill. Ooh, and
Miscommunication.
Yeah, bad kickoff, and that'll happen with a new team, you know.
Oh, that's Schmidt though.
I think Schmidt, yeah.
Schmidt, a veteran though, bro.
Yeah. Schmidt sucks.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Bro did not sugarcoat it.
Nah, it's alright. I'm friends with him.
Nah, but I think this this trade that everybody was interested in with Eternity, I feel like this is the well. Have they played? Is this the first time we're seeing Blackhawks play?
Yeah. No, I mean this is his first match.
Okay. So I think this series is definitely going to determine whether their season goes down the drain.
Yeah, I mean, if I would say that Golden Rockets winning would be an upset, regardless of the new player or not. Just because I think Program is probably the most skilled in the league, and Schmidt is no slouch either. Even though I just said he sucks. And they tie it up with a really good goal. So I've played with Blackhawks. He's a IRL friend, and he back in the day, like he would play a lot. And no joke, he was like contending with Program. Like they were almost on even, if not Blackhawks a little bit better. Now Program's gotten a lot better over the years where Blackhawks hasn't played, but if you have that skill, like even if you don't play, like it's not
muscle
like
memory.
it completely goes away, you know?
Yeah.
So I would say skill wise, he's probably at least a 1500 like solidly, and he has potential to be more. I haven't seen him play recently, but like I said, they just 4-0'd an undefeated alternate team that's lost 5 games in the first 8 weeks of this series. So, scrims you can't always bet on, but I'm sure alternate was trying. I'm sure Eternity was trying. So, should be really interesting to see what happens in the series that actually counts for something.
Well, you bring up the scrim, but if I'm not mistaken, I thought I saw somewhere in the chat where RJ was pointing out where they 4-2'd somebody. I wasn't sure what the team was. I wasn't 100%. Let me actually check that real quick.
Yeah, all I know is I got a text from Program. He said 4-0, baby. So, a nice pass and a really good save by Yogurt. I know in the past, Program has referred to Yogurt as his kryptonite because Yogurt is such a good defensive player, and Program's such an offensive player. He doesn't do anything like super special, super mechy, but his bread and butter is like double taps, ceiling play, and just being quick. And for those things that he does really, really well. But I know in the past, Yogurt's definitely had him in lock, so that'll be a big matchup, especially here. And then obviously supporting cast. I haven't seen Green or Fives play too much, but I think the MMR, they were like both around like the 1500s or 1600s.
So I've seen Green play. I've played against him actually. He's
Okay.
pretty decent. He's pretty solid when it comes to certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not too mechy, not too
Yeah.
nothing too flashy or whatever. But he can get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
Just a
I feel
super
like
solid player, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like with everybody on Golden Rockets, everybody's a team player on there. There's never one person always trying to do a thing. So I think that's what complements it so well. Ooh, program trying to clip on him for a second, but I did some digging in the spreadsheet. So alternate 4-2 Team Lunar.
Today.
So,
yeah. And Lunar was a 5-1 team.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. They're currently 5-3 right now.
Yeah.
So from what I'm seeing, yeah. So alternate, I feel like sometimes scrims, I feel like 90% of the time scrims cannot be trusted just because most teams don't take it seriously. Most teams don't take it seriously.
Very true. And if they play Lunar tonight, like they're playing a scrim at the end of probably practicing for at least an hour, then playing Lunar for, probably 45 minutes to an hour.
They got I feel like they got a burnt out. They got a burnt out alternate.
But at the same time, like with a new team, like it
four,
does bode well. Yeah, but no, I'm not
that.
saying like league's over or Eternity's running it, but I think it's a good measuring stick because, quite frankly, we just don't have any other information about this new team other than I just heard that they scrimmed a good team and they beat them. So this team might go to overtime. It's actually been a really good back and forth. Like I said earlier, the chemistry that Golden Rockets has is really, really good. But, Eternity hasn't really made mistakes either. Both teams are rotating really well, and it's just a midfield game. So it should be interesting to see who can take over, and Program is going to hit something. Ooh, and what a play by Green, actually.
He actually saved Yogurt, not gonna lie. Oh no! Oh no!
Slotted.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate. He's just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yep.
And actually was gonna go out. He just was unfortunately there. You know, one thing I'm noticing about Eternity, that I actually I watched a program stream when they played us. They're capitalizing on their hits. You know what I'm saying? They're like hitting the ball. You know what I'm saying? That was one thing that he was emphasizing to his team when he was streaming was like we're not hitting the ball or whatever. And I feel like now that they've got somewhat of an idea of what all of them bring to the table, I feel like the hits. I feel like them not hitting the ball was a trust aspect. Yeah. I feel like it was a lack of trust between all three players. But now I feel like everybody knows their role, and I feel like it's all coming full circle. Oh, ready up.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, and going back to like Eternity's old team. So for those who don't know, they replaced Bulky Boy as their third with Blackhawks, who is new to the league. And honestly, Bulk was a really, really good third. Like, skill-wise, he wasn't, hitting double taps or being a huge threat on offense, but he knew his role, and he would rotate correctly, and he would get cleanup goals. His only issue, really, was, consistency, I feel, and I'm sure he would say the same thing. And when that consistency goes, especially on a team that runs like a tight ship in terms of rotations, him being a little late or something on a bad day makes Schmidt a little late, which has Program overstretching. And there you go, Blackhawks just, making a really nice shot. Good pass from Program, and Blackhawks just got up early and just slotted it. And I do think that the change going to Blackhawks, skill-wise, he might be a little bit better, but consistency, it's going to be a lot more. And that way you're able to build trust as a team and really eliminate a lot of mistakes. So,
beneficial.
Sad to see Bulk go because he's been a teammate of Eternity for a long time, and he's won them games. And he's still a reserve, but I think Program and Schmeat, and probably even Bulk just thought, a change would be needed. And when you have a guy that he's a hidden gem where nobody really knows who he is, like in a way it's kind of cheap because like nobody knows who he is because he's a real life friend of programs, and nobody knows how good he is because he hasn't played the game, so his MMR is in like the 1200s. But that's what Alternate did, and they have a undefeated team.
Ooh.
So if you're Eternity, you're looking to win the cup, and you got to make the hard choices. And so far, I mean, they won one game and they're up 1-0, so it's looking like a good decision by them.
I think Golden Rockets are struggling to find any offensive pressure here. I feel like I think they're struggling to apply a lot of offensive pressure. I think they're finding themselves in very awkward situations when they have pressure, when they have good pressure.
Yep.
So I think making sure they're getting decent clears and like just taking a little more like possession. I wouldn't say take your time necessarily because this team is a fast team. They seem like they've gotten they've gathered their footing. So I would say pick up the pace and just make smarter decisions here. Oh,
Schmeat almost got him. He got the boost too, though. Yeah, right now the rotations are really good by Eternity. They're getting pressure instantly. They're turning on the ball like that, like Blackhawks right there. Blackhawks right there could have went for boost. He probably needs some, but he knew he was first to that ball with two people up, and I guess he had plenty of boost. But just slotted it. Yeah, and that's like an easy shot for him. Like people should not sleep on this new team. I'm sure I don't have the stream open in front of me, but I'm sure there's several captains of several teams watching right now, seeing what they might have to contend to. What a save.
Oh my goodness.
Especially come playoff time, so.
But
Golden Rockets looks like they're panicking just a little bit. Like you see some players that are in the same area at the same time. Just like there, two players ran into each other when the ball was kind of floating. I think if, like you said earlier, if they just try and like possess the ball a little bit more, especially on like whips like that where program, like if he can turn on this and even get it straight, good play.
So right there, honestly, I feel like they won't have a problem applying pressure and getting past the defense. And what I'm seeing is a lack of rotation. I'm seeing a lack of rotation and a lack of trust between the Golden Rockets. I noticed that somebody will have zero boost, but they don't trust that their teammate is going to be there in time. They'll turn on zero boost. They'll get beat. Their teammate gets freaked out thinking they have it when they probably haven't communicated that they have no boost. And it turns into points. You know what I'm saying? Also, another thing, on defense. They're all good defensive players. I think that's what Golden Rockets are known for, is their defense for the most part. But it seems like they're having trouble, especially on the backboard. Oh,
that's a good shot. Yeah.
My goodness. See? There we go. Yep. There we go.
You definitely need those offensive plays, especially from Fives and Green. That, like, if you're going to want to win a series, Yogurt's going to hit some shots, but something like that is going to get your team going. And, like, if you're Golden Rockets, too, I wouldn't start panicking because, like, you lost game 1 in overtime, and right now it's a 1-goal lead, and with 2 minutes left, like.
Oh, and the other thing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they're still trying to feel. They're still trying to feel. I think they're still trying to fill out the water when it comes to Blackhawks because once again, this is his first series. I don't think they really know what he's about, but throughout this game, he's kind of been showing them like I'm about that. Backflips.
Yeah. No, like this is not like a free game for Eternity. I would like to see more bumps with that too, because when you have a new player, like just anything you can do to break up the rotations that they have and try and slow them down with boost steals or bumps.
Green is lacking a little boost, and if program's going for double touches.
Commit. That's a bad double commit.
Oh no!
Yep. And what a shot by Yogurt.
Unfortunate double commit. Oh no!
That's Schmeat's fault.
Blackhawks
had that, and Schmeat's got to trust.
That's
They'll learn that though. Schmeat sucks.
That's wild. But yeah, I noticed if they can pick up on programs tendencies to like go for double touches for no reason or something, like try and get second touches, I feel like that'll benefit them because that'll help them draw out and be more patient when it comes to the defensive side of things.
Yeah.
But it looks like to me that Golden Rockets got Eternity on the ropes when it comes to the defensive side right here. But
Yeah. No,
let me not speak too soon. It's 36 seconds left. A good clear here would do them wonders.
Program's got possession and enough boosts. Weird angle though.
On backboard,
Yeah.
Nobody's there though. Nobody's there. It's a good clear by Yogurt though.
It was a good clear, but he also gave possession away.
Hold on. Light touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play by Fives. Fives is having a really nice game.
Yeah, he is. Okay, Yogurt. Ooh, Schmeat. Be clear. Program.
Good pass to Program. Looks like we're gonna go to a second overtime.
Wait, hold on. Oh!
He had it too.
If 5 seconds were on the clock, Program was cooked. I'm sorry, Program was cooked. That cutback would have been so lethal.
Five just got a big boost grab and a demo. Yeah, Five's really solid game. Shout out to him right here. If they win this one, I would say it's because of him.
I'd say the deciding factor is who gets more possession on offense. If one team is allowed to set up and apply more pressure than the other, it's gonna be a problem. And there's a double commit, and that's it. And that's where the trust. That's where the trust on defense comes. You see, Green is on backboard. Or no, not Green. But Fives is already. Yogurt. Yeah, Fives had enough momentum. I think a simple "I got it" just was lacking there.
Yeah. And the same thing that Schmeat did earlier, where like his nose was faced their own goal, and he just had to trust and get back instead of trying to hit it to the corner while facing away.
And I think what I was mentioning before, who gets more possession, who gets time to set up. I think Eternity, if they get time to set up and get some momentum going on the offensive side, like whether it be a passing play or a solo play, it's gonna be a long night for the Golden Rockets. Yeah. The same thing for Eternity. At the end, Golden Rockets started to show some pressure and some heat, and I feel like it's going to come down to those two things: defensive trust and just who gets overall better offensive pressure and possession.
Yeah, Golden Rockets actually had 2 more shots, but if you look at Eternity, Blackhawks 3 goals. That's what you need out of your new third man. Like, that's why you're going to win these games. But Golden Rockets I would not be down if I were them. Even though you're down 2-0, you've taken them to overtime twice, and like, you just happen to make the first mistake. Like, it could go either way. They're playing really well. And I like what I'm seeing from Fives and Yogurt. Green, I haven't seen as much, which doesn't mean he's doing bad or good. I just like to see a little bit more, maybe offensive pressure or something from him. And here's a chance to do it. Good block there.
And I see what you're saying. If I'm Golden Rockets now, I'd start to worry because you don't want to be down 3-0 heading into maybe a timeout. I mean, a timeout would be good. Honestly, you win 2 games here, you call a timeout or force them to call a timeout. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Save your timeout to when it's maybe 3-2, shift the momentum again. But I find that a lot of teams don't like to utilize their timeouts wisely. So I'm hoping Golden Rockets use their timeout and use the full 5 minutes. But yeah, I think Golden Rockets might have a recipe here. If they can just learn to trust each other.
This is a good opportunity. Good 50.
Ooh, wait. Oh, it's a 50. Oh no, unfortunate Blackhawk. Oh no, Blackhawk misses.
Yep, that's the rust right there.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh wait. Pop.
Ooh. Ooh, what a bump by Schmeat. Good clear.
Yeah, Program's got that though.
That's easy touch. Oh wait, backboard again. Bump maybe. Oh, they still have a lot of pressure here. They get boost in pressure. This might be tough.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Close.
Oh, unfortunately, that whiff right there.
Should have this.
Oh no, Yogurt.
I feel like the comms have to be a little bit off with Golden Rockets. Like,
I'd have to believe so too. I'd have to believe so too.
Yeah.
They
Or
just seem in the way of each other a lot, especially
yeah,
like Fives and Yogurt. Fives and Yogurt seem to be like just
on
not
top
on the
of
same
each other
page.
a lot of time. Yeah.
And I feel like Yogurt needs to let Fives cook. I think Fives is applying the pressure right here.
Yeah.
I think
No, 100%.
I think he's just feeling speedy. I feel like Yogurt can like sit back and relax. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be open.
Oh,
He missed. He missed. Street sucks.
oh, Schmeat, come on, bro. Oh my God.
I'm gonna get it from Schmeat later. It's not
Oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, it happens. I guess it happens to the best of us. But honestly, if that comes back to bite you, I hope you understand.
Commit. Once again, with Fives and Yogurt, like
Right.
I get why Fives went there, but
Wait,
that's
all
a
right.
bump.
Oh, what a pass! Wait, where's the defense? I'm a little.
He got bumped. He got bumped.
Oh, what a bump!
Yogurt just moved him out the way. See Schmeat flailing there, and good play by
And
Yogurt.
I think that's one of the things that Golden Rockets kind of put away, and I think they need to bring back out. I think Golden Rockets was one of the more proficient teams when it came to demos and bumps.
Yeah.
So they need to bring that back out, especially Yogurt. Yogurt a little rat. He a little rat.
And that's what you do against fast teams too. Like fast teams, I said this on another stream the other day. Like, yes, speed is involved, but like the really fast teams, they're fast because they know exactly where to be, like rotating. And the way to slow them down is literally to.
Oh, they tried to go for another one.
And you create gaps in their defense, and then
Oh,
you get
program
easy goals.
might be passing this. Okay, it's a 3v1. It's not looking good for
Good
Green,
play by
but
Green.
good
Yeah.
touch. Uh oh, Black doesn't have boost.
Touch, but
Oh,
Dylan does. Oh,
if Fives could have got that read, that would have been crazy.
yeah.
Uh oh, bump
Schmeat and
program bumps Schmeat.
Yeah.
Uh oh, wait.
Green's
Turn
gonna
off the
make a
favor.
play.
Oh no, Green's panicking. They're panicking.
Ah, they're all panicking. Schmidt's back to being good.
Oh no. They were panicking. Oh, he got a ghost touch too, but that ghost touch wouldn't have mattered.
That's unfortunate because honestly, Golden Rockets was the superior team for the first 4 minutes of this game. Like they were playing real well, and it's just, a mistake causes
One mistake. Oh wait, all right, Green going up. Oh no! Oh, that was so bad. Oh, Green didn't get his first touch, and program just beat him to it. Okay.
Touch.
Interesting touch.
Yeah.
I feel like Black was missing that. I feel like he was missing that anyways. And double commit. But it might work. Hold on. Oh. Okay. All right. Patience is key, apparently.
We haven't really seen much of program, and that's a good shot.
I don't think. My thing is, I don't think Golden Rockets are applying enough pressure for program to be like, yo, I need to take over.
Yeah.
I feel like Schmeat. I think this game for Eternity was just to test out and see what Blackhawks was capable of.
Yeah, it's like a team game. It's not. I need to take over.
I'm gonna bring out another thing that I think I heard from program stream. Yeah, I think he was mentioning how he was too lax and too conservative, and I think this game he's being conservative and letting Hawks and Schmeat take most of the work. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is reserves, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Honestly, it's working. They're about to be up 3-1 or 3-0. Sorry. But they have been close competitive games.
True. And I feel like. Oh wait, hold on. Are they trying to keep it alive? Oh no! Program going to clip. Oh!
There he is. He probably heard us on stream. He's like, okay, you want something?
That's wild. Oh!
He beat his own teammate.
Oh!
He gets the
they're calling
angle.
They're calling a timeout. 5 minutes on the board.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Golden Rockets are down 3-0. You don't want to get swept. That's never a good look on your resume. But at the same time, you want to win. It's going to be a hard mountain to climb because 3-0, especially against a team that's not really using program as the main attacker, a main offensive person. Yeah, that's going to be tough because let's say, for instance, you do bring it up to a game 7 or even a game 5. You know what I'm saying? And program says, all right, that's enough. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Another thing, I feel like this was just a test game. This was a test run for Eternity. I don't really feel like I don't really feel like they came into this game feeling worried or anything. I feel like they came in and were like, "Oh, this is just a test run. This is just to see how we're gonna perform with this new lineup and see how we're gonna have to play against teams with man, oh man, I drew a blank. With Blackhawk in here. So I feel like Golden Rockets, I feel like they're too focused on program. They're focused on somebody that's not doing anything. I feel like they shut down Schmeat and Blackhawks, and I feel like their game plan for program will fall into play once they take care of the two main of yeah.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
And these double commits, bro. These double commits are giving me they're making me lose brain cells. If anybody on the Golden Rockets is listening, bro, let fives cook. Let fives and greens cook. Joker,
Yeah.
you are the team captain. Play around your team, please.
Yeah.
Please. Also, call out some stuff. I see y'all double commit a lot, bro. Like a lot. So let fives and green cook. Comment out, especially on defense, because that's really what's killing y'all is y'all defense. I feel like only reason Eternity is scoring is they feeding off of y'all mistakes. Y'all either lacking on rotation or y'all double commit.
Yeah.
When either of those things happen, they get scored on.
You're right. They're not really doing anything special. They're just playing super solid and taking the easy goals when they come. And honestly, a lot of those games, I felt like Golden Rockets was actually in control. They just couldn't quite close it down, and then they would be the first to blink, and Eternity was waiting for it, and they make them pay. So, if I'm in this timeout, I'm not. Obviously you're down 3-0. You take it a game at a time. Don't worry about winning 4 in a row. Worry about winning 1 in a row. You've lost 2 overtimes, and then that last one was essentially by a goal, and then program hit a nutty shot with 0 seconds. Like, you're not getting blown out 7-0. So keep a positive mind. Win the first game, win the second, just get on a roll, and then put the pressure. If you win 1 or 2 games, you're putting the pressure right back on them, because then they start thinking, well, we need to win this because I don't want to go to game 7, and sometimes that can affect players. So, and if I'm Eternity, keep having fun with it. You're winning. Blackhawks is playing solid. Program's not having to do too much, and you just know that this is essentially week 1 of their season with a new team, and every week they're going to get better. And so you just want to be building off of your game and your chemistry every competitive game that you get. So including this next one, whether they win or lose and go on in the series, just keep building on your team. Don't think it's it's game 7. I mean, they're essentially already in the playoffs. Just worry about improving, not necessarily getting the wins or the losses, and the wins will come to you, so.
Yeah, well, my thing is, I can't say it's cause for concern, but if they lose this, they will be 3-3. So, let's see who they have on the rest of their schedule. Golden Rockets, so if they lose this one, they'll become 3-3. Their next game will against Swole Turtles. I think that'll be a pretty decent matchup. I feel like if they can win that one, I think they still have hopes of staying in the playoffs.
Swole Turtles is a team that I think they're at the bottom of the leaderboard, but honestly, they're a very tough out. They're a very solid team, and I feel like they've had a tough schedule, but also, some games just haven't went their way. So that should be a good bounce back game potentially. Oh, almost crazy shot by program.
And this is where.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Ooh, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Something. Hey, something. They made a substitution. They made a substitution. Chief Agent's in.
Oh, that's interesting.
Chief Agent is in.
very interesting. And I've played with him some. He's definitely more of an offensive player. So, let's see what the timeout and the substitution does. But should be interesting.
And they replaced Green. I think what you were mentioning earlier, Green wasn't playing good or bad, but I think they just needed another element to the game that I think they were expecting Green to bring, and just unfortunately wasn't this game. So I feel like
he wasn't like making mistakes. You never saw him make mistakes, but you also just didn't see him like contribute a ton. He wasn't really grabbing possession. He was kind of hitting boomers, and like sometimes that works, but sometimes you're just giving up possession.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, exactly what you're saying. Already I can see Chief just kind of being a little smoother with it. Rotations look good.
Oh, that might be him.
That could be open. Program just spawned. Yep.
Oh, Agent making an impact. All right, Chief.
And that was a good demo by, I think it was Fives and maybe I don't know if Yogurt chased Schmid out, or it looked like they were going for
demo program, actually. Demo program.
Yeah.
It kind of messed up rotation a little bit. But I know you mentioned earlier how not to focus on the wins. Well, I wouldn't say that per se, just because the season is being cut down to 10 games, or 10 down to week 10. So, I mean, with that, you have less of a chance that. Oh my goodness, they're trying to cook right now.
Yeah, and I said that if you're
as a mentality
eternity, well, as the mentality being up 3-0, that's kind of what I meant. Like, obviously you want every single win, but like if you lose a game, don't be like, I'm mad I lost the game. Look at it as you get another game to practice with your team and just keep improving. With Blackhawks as your new starter, so.
Oh, that was a crazy
pitch by Yog. Blackhawk's not the best touch, but not the worst.
Yogurt with he trying to. Oh,
that was a risky play.
I was about to say, I was like, ooh, but I guess the light touch threw him off guard. That might be it. Program messed it up.
Sucks. What's wrong with this kid?
That's crazy.
Don't people talk about him being like a top 5 player or something? Like, hit a shot, kid.
That's wild. Okay, I think program's trying to go for some bumps and break some rotations here. Triple commit.
Yeah. Ooh, and fortunately they had some boost to hang in the air, make Schmid high. Say that 10 times fast. Schmid shoot high.
But I'm seeing them get a little tangled up on defense. They clear it here. I feel like they'll give each other some more space.
Yeah.
Chief trying to get a nice boom. Ooh, trying to get fancy. Yeah. Schmid, smart touch here, trying to give it out to program. Yo.
Yeah, that was a weird angle, but Blackhawks close.
Oh! They was trying to connect. They was trying to do something right there. Gets past.
If I'm Golden Rockets right now, like you're up 2-0, you just want to be. Make sure that you're managing your boost. It doesn't even have to be defense. You just want to make sure you're not screwing up your rotations, because that's gotten you to up 2-0 right now. And you gotta watch out for stuff like that.
And the reason why I say defense is mainly because of that right there. Defense. You are up 2-0 with a minute. You are up 2-1 now with a minute and 5 left. You just need to play defense. I could care less about how much pressure. If a goal goes in, good. I mean, more power to you. But my main priority right here is time management. It's never gonna be, hey, let's put on some more goals. Because the more pressure you try to put on, the more out of position you're gonna be. Just focus on rotations, bro. That's it. Yeah.
Chiefs having a really solid game.
Oh yeah. He made
infused energy to them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that threw Eternity off. I think they felt Green was kind of. And this is why I said defense. You have mentioned it a couple games in a row. Golden Rockets will have the game in the bag.
Yep.
They just sold a 2-0 lead.
Yeah. And now the nerves start going in, because you're thinking like, okay, we won the first one. And then with 30 seconds left, they scored 2 quick goals. Now you're panicking because you let up another one. It's series over. Good
Oh,
good carry.
oh.
Good carry. Chief. Chief.
Chief. Oh my goodness. He said, "Don't worry, I put the team on my back."
That's one. That's
good
two.
car control.
That's three.
Oh my goodness.
What a play.
Ooh.
All right, now lock down. Manage your boost. You do not want to be caught without boost. You don't want to be caught like. That's a good play. Keep it away from them. And just try and keep wasting their boost, maintaining possession. Yogurt's a little far back, but that's probably the game plan. And Chiefs just got to waste time here. Yep. That's 7 seconds that everybody was staring at the ball.
I feel like that possession goes way differently if Schmidt doesn't touch it. Program had that. Program had a clear right there. I think, and that's the thing for Schmidt. I'm seeing Schmidt get he's interfering. He's serving as interference on his team a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's nothing they can't clean up. You know what I'm saying? He got top of the leaderboard. I'm gonna cut him some slack. It is now 3-1. They are not going to get swept, but can they keep the momentum going? Chief Agent making a very good impact.
Yeah, no, a great game by him. I mean, shoots 50%, assists on the other 2 goals, has a couple saves. Like, I mean, I don't know if he's their normal starter or if he's a sub, but I would consider switching it up in future weeks. He's just gave them life.
Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, and I don't want to assume anything, but I think it's safe to say that program is about to take over.
We'll see. Maybe in another game. But
I don't know. I think program's not taking any chances anymore. I don't think he's taking any chances anymore. So I think it might be a done deal for the Golden Rockets. But I would love for them to prove me wrong. But I'm just saying, like, program is scary when he gets angry. When he gets angry, it's a problem.
Yeah. I play with him a lot, and if we're ever losing, I'll just say something mean to him, and he'll just start popping off.
And then he shows up to your doorstep.
Yeah, whatever. I could take him. Kid's a string bean.
Oh no! Oh no! The last string of defense falls, and they're just awkward. I don't know what program. I think program got faked out by Schmidt. Schmidt should have had it on the wall, but I don't think he read the bounce correctly, and program just hesitated right there.
And that is, like, if I had to pick, like, one weakness in program's game, it's he wants to play so fast, and, like, he's playing with, like, his buds. Like, these guys have played together.
Oh my goodness!
Five's just popping off.
Bro,
and good pass by Chief, for sure.
Chief with the dime, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh, he put it right on the money!
Yeah. But like I was saying, if I had to pick, like, a weakness of program, it's he tries to play fast, so he cheats, trusting his teammates, and if they make a wrong play, he'll be out of position sometimes, and it'll lead to easy goals. So
I feel like
if you're Golden Rockets, you gotta identify that, and you have to have somebody play up every single time when it's like Schmidt or Blackhawks back, and if they make a mistake, you gotta hope that program is just slightly out of the play, because he can have a tendency to do that.
And I feel like one thing that people.
Oh, good shot! Ooh,
that was actually almost. Oh, demo. Hold on.
Big demo. And possession.
Mid.
Ooh. Good play, Ripper.
I feel like one thing everybody misconcepts is. Ooh, is that a? That was a
Yogi.
Yo, it's still early in the game. But
yeah,
we're seeing a whole new Golden Rockets team. Good lord.
Yep.
My goodness. I think most teams misconcept the term fast. I feel like every team's fast is not the same fast.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I think that's what program needs to understand. I think his team's fast. It needs to be a little slower than what he's used to. Not saying it still can't be fast, but when I think of fast,
it's another open goal.
Is that open? Oh, no! Why did you touch it, Chief? No, Chief. Yogurt was about to clip on them boys. Oh, what a pre-jump.
Pre-jump, yeah. Program's looking for a demo. He got demoed one too many times, so now he's looking for payback.
I think but that puts him out of rotation.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, bro, you looking like some of my...
Their third? Their third must have been in the corner.
You looking like some of my twos opponents right now, bro. Demo chasing and then they get scoring on, bro. It's not the way to go about it, bro. But yeah. I feel like when I think of fast gameplay, I'm thinking of smooth gameplay. And I feel like their gameplay isn't smooth because everybody's moving at a different speed.
Yeah, Program's definitely off tonight. Like, that would normally be like a reset. And he just... The setup wasn't quite what he wanted, I can tell.
Ooh, the bumps. And I think the bumps are what's changing the momentum. I think...
Goal.
Oh, that might... Yeah,
that's a goal. Good beat by Program.
I think Eternity has a hard time adjusting mid-game. I think that's I think that's this team's biggest weakness. I feel like if this team starts off hot and can end it off hot, they're good. But if the team makes adjustments, I feel like they just have trouble adjusting mid-game. And
they're a little slow to that, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like Program's anger or mental doesn't really help with adjustments either. Because even when he played us, he felt like since we got rid of Eli that we weren't going to pose a threat. And I feel like...
Oh, you guys cooked them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think they were ready to make the adjustment, and it just didn't happen. And it just ended up not going well for them. But I feel like they give Golden Rockets another game, and I feel like they call a timeout. If they're smart, they call a timeout. They don't let the series be tied up. They call a timeout here and reset. You know what I'm saying? Reset, regather, think about what they got to do. Because right now their offensive pressure is lacking, and they're looking kind of like Golden Rockets in the first couple of games, where their defense is just not. They're not trusting each other.
Yep.
And I feel like it's because of the speed. I feel like Golden Rockets picked up the pace. And as I say that, bro, the crisp gameplay right here.
Golden Rockets, their rotations.
Let's say go next.
Did they?
Yeah. Yeah, it's these. Let's ask for a timeout, cause
I guess we're not going next.
He said. Oh, they said no timeout. Okay. So I think Program wants to close this game out. But you know.
There's a minute left. Whatever. Z left. They all just have to leave. Like
yeah, we gotta leave. All right. So
left.
So it's 3-2. 3-2.
Yep.
They opted not to call a timeout, which I don't feel like was the best decision, just because Golden Rockets got a lot of momentum, and trying to stop them 3-3 game point. And y'all ain't made an adjustment yet. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah.
It'd be different if you called a timeout. They tied it up 3-3. Now we got a problem on our hands. But I feel like there's just it's just a minor issue. I don't think it's nothing major here with Eternity. I think it's just something small. They just gotta take time to figure out. But you know.
Golden Rockets put in Chief Agent, and they got a boost of energy. They're playing fast, they're passing, they're attacking quickly. And Eternity, I kind of felt like they've just kind of been going through the motions of like having good rotations, but like nobody's particularly popping off. You know, Golden Rockets would make a mistake and they'd score on it. Well, Golden Rockets didn't make a mistake that last game and a half, and I said it earlier, I think that last game is a huge game because, like, you're down 3-0. The first game, you know, Eternity's probably thinking, okay, whatever. They lose that second game, and all of a sudden you're going into game 3 thinking, like, if we lose this, we're going to game 7. Like, the pressure's on. So we'll see if they're able to adapt to it. You know, Program is probably saying right now, stay out of my way, I'm going to go off. And, you know, can he do it? Most often he can, but... My
thing is, that's the problem. I feel like That's the problem. Golden Rockets are beating them. Golden Rockets are beating them with team gameplay.
Yep.
You solo playing is not going to help. Why? Because now you're falling into the plan they had at the beginning of the game. When Blackhawks and Schmidt were taking control, they didn't have a recipe. As soon as they brought Chief Agent in, they had a recipe for offensive pressure. But now, if you want to go and do your own thing, I feel like I don't see him saying that. I feel like he might have learned that from last time. I feel like now he'll try and get the team more involved. But sometimes it's hard because sometimes I can see. I feel like Program waiting to the last second to start pitching in and doing something is not proving beneficial for them. I feel like Schmidt and Blackhawks are finally getting figured out by Golden Rockets, and I feel like Program trying to fit into their scheme, you know what I'm saying, is just not proving. It's hurting them more than it's like helping them.
I totally get what you're saying, but when you have a player who's a really good offensive player, them taking over doesn't necessarily mean like stay out of my way, like, you know, I'm going to hog the ball. It means I'm going to go for these double taps and flip resets and stuff. And if he doesn't make it, those two guys need to be next one up. And if he makes two people miss, they're going to get some easy goals. So you haven't seen him take over to the point where he's, you know, having double commits against him, or, you know, guys, you know, wasting boosts to try and catch up to him, or you know, read his shots. And I think if he shows that offensive skill, whether it's his shots that are going in or they end up being passes off the backboard or whatever, you know, it has potential to help them. But you're right, there is like a line where you're trying to do too much and then you're out of position. And a good team that has solid rotations like Golden Rockets is just going to pick them apart. So,
but at the same time, I feel like there's still an issue with that, because Golden Rockets or any team, when you have a person like Program and you're going up against a team like Golden Rockets that have a solid defense when they get everything going, there's a problem, because now they're ready for you. They know, like, hey, if we pre-jump him and force him to do something he didn't have in mind, like when you don't implement passing and stuff, it gets repetitious. Golden Rockets right now are just reading Eternity. They're just reading them at this point.
Yeah. We're having an
Technical
issue.
difficulty. It says
Yogurt left the party.
It says
Fives left the party.
It says Okay.
Do we stay in this game then? Okay, cool.
Because I think Chief kept getting kicked out of the party.
Yep. All right. I think somebody just got added. Yep.
There we go.
All three are in. I think we are
ready.
Good to go.
For game six, guys. Game 6.
Yeah, big game here for Rockets. I mean, once again,
honestly, I'd say it's a big game for both teams. It's a big game for both teams. Golden Rockets, you have a lot of momentum heading into the series. Eternity, I would be a little concerned if you lose this game.
That's a good fake.
And what defense? Crazy defense.
You'd like to see Blackhawks be a little bit faster on that, but that's a hard play to get like the timing right, because Program was faking so much, you know.
Yeah.
You want to run right in there, and then all of a sudden you see him starting to cook, so you kind of back off, and your rotations get screwed up a little bit. But I do like to see that with Program, though, where he's starting to get in those guys' minds of, like, I can do anything I want to, and I'm going to start, you know? Unfortunately, they got to finish it, though.
If I'm Golden Rockets, I don't let that phase me.
It's a good shot.
Don't let that phase me. What a save. Okay.
Schmidt's
in my opinion,
a little too back.
Yeah, power shot wasn't
jump
move there.
Chief stole that boost. Okay. Chief stole that boost. Schmidt's got none up there. Blackhawks is pretty low. Okay, good. Program got it out.
Oh, what a double. Ooh, that's Black. Oh,
you'd like to see.
Put that on target. You gotta put that on target, dude.
Those are the things I feel like they'll have cleaned up by playoffs.
Hopefully. Because that's consistency is going to be key right there. Schmidt. Oh, Schmidt. No. No. Let's see. What is Schmidt? Schmidt is just there. I don't think Schmidt had boost. I don't think he had boost. I think if he had boost, he would have like boosted in front of it, backflip maybe, side flip something. Unfortunate turn of events right there. Golden Rockets up early.
Golden Rockets, every single game, it looks like they're picking up pace more and more. Like they're all over the ball, but in like a good way. Like they haven't really relinquished pressure, and when they have, they get back and make a save, and something like that happens.
Program getting
Best
a nice touch.
Program, but
big
it works.
clear, big clear.
Set up.
He has no boost, but he gets another touch.
Boost.
Oh no, Chief, you weren't supposed to be there. Fives had it. Okay, nobody applying pressure. Interesting. And I think that situation right there is where Program feels like he needs to do a little more.
That's a good shot. Ooh.
That was a really good shot. Because they had a lot of pressure right there. Just it seems like Schmidt and Blackhawks are going back at the same time, and nobody's second man. Nobody's ever second man.
Yeah.
And Blackhawks, no Blackhawks.
Oh, and the demo.
Blackhawks, you can't. No, we can't do that, bro. We gotta have a consistency. Oh no, it wasn't his fault. Schmidt got a touch. Schmidt landed on it and it bounced in the air. It wasn't Blackhawks' fault.
Oh, really?
Schmidt got a bad touch.
Jeez. Schmidt sucks.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Unfortunate touch by Schmidt. Oh, interesting clear by Program.
You know, what I think Eternity needs to do right now is I feel like they've actually gotten really comfortable of keeping the ball up. And that's a really good play.
Oh, what a play. What a play.
I was going to say, they've been keeping the ball up, and Golden Rockets have been playing really well on the backboard, and Program identify right there. I'd like to see like a little bit more like cuts and flicks and keeping the ball down a little bit and just trying to play fast. Or you get a demo or a bump like that, and I mean, that was just wide open.
Turn into points.
See how Schmidt went up high with it though, and like, you know, they make a block, they get possession, and now they're going the other way.
And I feel like if you're gonna go up high, you gotta have some intention with going up high. I feel like they've had zero intention. I feel like they're just hitting it high.
Yeah.
And it's just not working out for them. But I think they need to take a page out of Golden Rockets' book. I think them bumps and demos. I feel like they need to do a little more of that, because as soon as they started doing that, they got that point.
Yep.
Oh!
See, Program kept it on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
He lined it up. Like, I think that's... After that fake early on, I just felt like Golden Rockets is not... They've gotten too relaxed with playing the high game, and Golden Rockets has saw it. So, you need to switch up your game, and they're both, you know, you're capable of playing that ground game, and... fortunately, they just tied it up. I mean, they were down 2-0. And a big demo.
Uh-oh.
Program... Oh, that's going the other way?
If Chief can boom it, nice. Going for bumps. And for Golden Rockets, I'm seeing... I'm seeing they're trying to force demos. I don't think that's the way.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, a good team gets a bump or a demo on the way out. A bad team, like,
I think they're. I think. Oh.
He kept it low. Oh. Good ground pinch.
Man, oh man.
Unfortunate touch by Yogurt, and Chief thought he was going to go high with it, so he pre-jumped it, realized he was going low, and he just pinched it right under him.
Program is taking over. He's taking over, guys. He's taking over.
Oh, that's. But now you got Program.
You think the nerves are getting to the Golden Rockets?
I mean, maybe a little bit. I think.
Considering this is the last game.
Yeah. Like, they have time, though. You're down 1. Like, you don't have to, like, absolutely panic. Obviously, you probably feel a little, like, not in your stomach, like, we got to do something, but you have time.
Good recovery.
Yeah.
29 seconds, though.
Program.
Oh, bounced off the ceiling.
Yeah.
Somebody can clear it here. Okay.
This is the point where you gotta conserve your boost, try and get possession, and then just get it over one. Make one guy miss and try and get numbers. And that's a big touch by fives right there.
Good 50.
That's a big
good
touch
50.
by fives. Unfortunately, Agent was a little weird.
Ooh, that might be game, folks. That might be
bouncing
game.
up.
That's gonna game.
What? I see one on the. Does anybody else see one on the?
No.
The countdown?
Nah.
Maybe that was just me, Joe.
That was a good series. That was a good series. That was a very good series. I felt like what you started mentioning about going low.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the key right there. I felt like that was the key.
No, and like I've played on I play with the guys on Eternity a lot, and like even I know like sometimes when we start losing, we all think about like we're just going high too much. Like play some ground game, switch it up, and like usually things go well. So welcome, congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
How do you guys feel?
We started awesome. I mean, Jake got really tired. It's like 11:30 by him right now, whatever. So usually goes to bed around 10:30. Yeah.
He's an old man.
No, but he played really good, I thought.
Yeah, no, he's a nice addition to your team.
It was our first match together, you know. Everything's a little shaky. We started hot.
Any comments on Golden Rockets? I think they
played well.
Played you guys really tough, yeah.
Especially
when they switched it up with Chief.
Chief Agent made a case to be a starter.
For sure.
I said the same thing. I said I don't know if he's their starter or not, but he brought them energy, and like the rotations tightened. They were passing. They were having like high pressure shots. Like they played really well. But good for you guys to kind of combat that. And you know you lost a game or two, but in the end you're sitting here with the win, and they're not. So congratulations. Sir.
Yeah, no, we all got a little burnt out too. You could tell, like, we were all just kind of bad vibes for a little bit. That last game, though, we came back and just good vibes all around. I did not want to go to Game 7. If we went to Game 7, we were losing, so.
Did you have a change in mentality on that Game 6, or were you just like, play better, let's go?
We had to calm more, play better. We were playing bad those 4 and 5 games.
Mm-hmm. So, no specific change, huh?
No, not really.
I tried to call it out. I tried to call it out that you guys were playing like high and backboard a lot, and I said, get the ball low. Especially it was right after program. You did those like 3 fakes, and then you guys just missed the goal. I said, start playing a ground game, switch it up, because it looked like Golden Rockets was starting to catch on and play the backboard early and everything. And I think the rest of your goals were like pinches or carries or yeah. So, yeah.
I will say, like, Blackhawks played amazing for it being his first match, and better yet, our first day playing together was today, and we played probably for an hour before this.
Yeah.
We scrimmed a couple teams and beat one of them.
Yeah, which team did you beat?
Alternate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I already mentioned it earlier in the stream.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
I figured.
I'm giving all the juicy deets, but you know, scrims are one thing. Matches where
matches
something's on the line is a different thing.
I'll see them week 10.
Yes, sir. Probably won't be streamed, but you can tell us about it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll win this time. Well, who knows?
Yeah. Faya, you got any questions or anything?
What'd you guys think of Blackhawks with us?
Ooh, I like it. I like the adjustment. I felt like he brought a little more consistency. You know what I'm saying? He brought a little more just the pressure that y'all were able to apply. Like when y'all like I know this game was a little later. I feel like a fresh Eternity team like with y'all three is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I said earlier, you know, I was giving Bulk a shout out because Bulk's been a really, really solid third man for a long time, but I think the difference between Blackhawks and Bulk is just a little bit more consistency, and that adds trust for you guys. Yeah, speed. I mean, he also adds some speed and some playmaking abilities, but it really allows you guys to just kind of like trust and get in those good rotations and keep applying pressure. And you did that really well for the first 3 games. You fell off a little bit towards the end there, but then you guys just kind of switched up your game, took over, and won when it mattered. So good for you guys.
Yeah, I don't think many people know too that like Blackhawks is at an all-time low right now. Like this guy used to play hardcore every day of his life. Like he's just rusty right now. Like, we will get better.
That's a warning to the league. We will get better.
I'm excited.
Who do you guys play next week?
Tormented.
Ooh, that should be a good match. You guys have any words of warning for Tormented? I believe who are undefeated.
Yeah, they are undefeated.
You have any early predictions?
They beat us earlier, so
today?
Yeah.
Ah, so you have any early predictions?
It's only a best of 3 though. I'm gonna call 4-2 us.
4-2 Eternity.
Ooh.
I'm sure that Alec will have nothing to say about that.
That man will have everything. He will have everything to say about that. That man will be like, actually.
Nah. I'm sure he's not listening, and if he was, he's like, oh, okay, you know, that's a very respectable,
nothing about Alec is respectable, respectfully.
Honestly, I thought like I could have played better that match though. It was
Yeah, you suck.
Stuffy. I do.
It's okay.
Alright.
You're more of a choose player.
Yeah. See you there,
Yeah, no. Yeah. Good win. With that, you guys can go to bed and enjoy your well-earned win. So
don't let the bedbugs bite.
GG.
And with that, we'll end the stream.